there. So it's been a little while since I've gotten anything uploaded. We've gotten super busy with some spring dirt work and stuff since it's been dry out here for a while now. We actually got the combine all done and out of the shop. Well, the corn head's in there now, but anyway, the combine itself is done, and so been just pretty slammed and busy here lately. Dad's been anhydrous slash fertilizing. I've been going around to fields and fixing washout places where the water ran and made a big cut through the field, and then I came back now, I'm going back now on some of them and taking our drill and drilling some rye in there to help hold that tilled dirt up in place, hopefully. So haven't gotten the time to really get anything up lately, and so I've been videoing and stuff still. So there's a bunch of footage I got that I don't know if I'll get it all together and put up or not, like the combine and that, maybe later. I mean, it's kind of boring stuff anyway, I don't know. But also got some footage of doing the dirt work, but the audio on the camera was being kind of finicky or something there on some of that. It would like when I'd start the recording, there'd be like 10 seconds of no sound, and then all of a sudden it would pop up. So I don't know, I might see if I can salvage some of that and kind of show you what I've actually been doing here this last week and stuff. But just thought I'd give you a heads up. That's kind of what's been happening. Just super busy. So as you can see, this is like one of the areas that I worked up. There was the water had come down through here all the way down through the field down there and made a deep cut. So I came over with a field conditioner and kind of smoothed it up and got it to drag some of the dirt into the cutout, and then smoothed it all up. And so now drilling some rye. I don't know, there might be something else mixed in with it too, but mostly rye. Just hopefully get that growing a little bit before we plant, and then I might kill it off then anyway. But just to hopefully help hold some of this after I've worked it. Obviously the dirt's looser than, you know, over there where we don't work the rest of the field. So if it would happen to rain, this is gonna wash back out kind of easy. So the idea being, get something growing in there, the roots system to hold this dirt in place, and then hopefully it'll be nice and smooth then, and when the water does run, those roots will hold it all in place. Hey there, so today, Saturday, I was doing some stuff this morning. I had to go take a couple pivot tires off, one that got clipped last year with the planter and the chunk taken out of it, so, and then another one that was flat. So me and brother-in-law Dave went and got those off. Should have gotten a video of that, but I didn't. And then dropped them off at the tire shop at Co-op. Probably won't get to them till Monday, but then they're there. Put the drill away and stuff. And Dad had to go do some things, so I came out and have been running the anhydrous machine. And I don't know why, but for some reason this year, Dad's been having problems with the multiple shanks breaking off, knives breaking off, and just to continue the wonderful breaking of shanks, I've been running it here for half an hour, 45 minutes, and I've already broken one. So I got to go out there, and it fell off way over there. You can see I was going along, and all of a sudden I heard this boom, and hose was dragging, popped off. So Gotta go get one of them on. Grab this guy. Oh geez, I must have hit a real hard spot. It broke, sheared the bolt on the knife, and broke the shank. Lovely. So we'll take this guy over there. This shank, which is one of these guys, was right there. And he just sheared off, broke off, hit a hard spot. So now I gotta replace this whole thing. And this knife, he kind of got bent there some, so I'll have to see. Either replace the knife or see if I can bend that back a little bit. So we got the old one out. We always keep a couple extra on here along with the spare tire. So take one of them off. I got the new shank put back in here and the closing discs on there. I think you saw that before. I slid this through here first and then got this in here, got these bolts tightened down, and the knife that was on there got a little bent up. This new, oh, that's the wrong one. I don't want that one. Here's a new one. It's bent here, this tube where the anhydrous is injected, because this guy is down in the ground, and all these red tubes, if you've seen them on here, there's one attached here, and then that anhydrous gets injected down through that tube down to this opening here, and that dirt is all up here somewhere. So this is down in the ground, and that's how we're injecting that anhydrous into the soil. But since that one's bent, oh, I could probably bend it back and stick it on. I'm just gonna stick the new one on for now. Got that back on, the new shank in, the new knife on there, tightened up, got these closing discs adjusted to about the right height I think I need. So hopefully we don't break it again. But basically, if you don't know how this all works, you got your front kind of opening disc or whatever you want to call it. That's running in the ground, cutting a slot ahead of your knife, so it can cut through the ground a little easier. This makes a little slot, and then this is going through the ground anywhere in here depending on how deep I have it set, cutting a little knife hole through the ground. Then the anhydrous is coming down through these tubes, like I said earlier, comes down and gets injected down into the ground down here, and then these guys are running behind there. The ground would push up against this and put pressure, and then these are angled in to help bring the dirt back in and close up that slot that makes. So we'll hop back in and get back to it here. Still got another, oh, this isn't our ground. We usually do a bunch of custom for neighbors and stuff. So after I get that one little corner done right there, I think there's just another 60-acre field to do for these guys, and then we'll be done with anhydrous completely. So we'll see. I don't know if I'll get done before sundown or not. So finished up anhydrous the other night, and today, Monday morning, a lot cooler, and so we got most of the outside stuff done, dirt work and things like that. So we're working on finishing up that corn head over in the shop. I had taken down some pivot tires Saturday, dropped them off, and they got them done now today. So I got to go down and pick those up, and then while I go down there, I'm gonna take off the tire on my side-by-side here. It's got a leak, slow leak in it, so I'm gonna pop that off and drop that off while I'm down there, and then go and try to get them tires on the pivot there by myself. Alrighty, one down, one to go. Alrighty, got those guys slapped back on there. So I'm gonna head back to the place. Arlen is working on that corn head, I think, so I'll get back there and help him out some with that. And I think Dad's back home working on some paperwork and stuff he needed to get caught up on, so hopefully we can get that corn head finished up and out of there quickly. And then I think we gotta slap the tanks on my tractor for planting and a couple other little things, and yeah, so get back in the shop where it's out of the wind and cold. So I'll tell you what, Nebraska, one day you got 70-degree weather, and the next you got 30 and windy. It's that time of year.